All the world's a stage, and all the men and women merely players. They have their exits and their entrances, and one man in his time plays many parts.
Here, if you have a beard, random men are going to always walk up to you and try to lick your beard.
Ew, that's so disgusting. Oh.
You're one of Ben's kittens.
Hold on. Oh, so I'm like, nope. Oh, well, you lost all your fleets.
Oh, fuck. Not what we intended. Oh, God. What do we do?
The Meta Show.
What's up, everyone, guys? Welcome to the Meta Show, guys. We do have Bobmon with us today, and it's going to be really, really awesome as we talk about media and current events, some of the Brave stuff. There's been a lot of new articles, and also let me give a shout out to Tina, one of our newest sub, even before the show even started. So thank you for that sub. Everyone, make sure you get a TMC lick for Tina in the chat there. So sorry about the little technical difficulties for the intro video. Speaking of new subs, Cripe's sake, thank you so much for the sub as well, man. Appreciate it. I'm highly lickable, as always. Yes, exactly.
Of course.
Confirmed.
Yes.
Confirmed.
So, guys, like I said, we do have Bobmon today and Nystrik, who you remember from last week, because I was not available to be here. So it was her holding down the fort while I was out having a hard time in Vegas, and it wasn't very fun at all. I mean, it's a burden I had to bear.
I'm sure.
Must have been tough,
Fucking
right?
left me.
I mean, it's someone has to do it. I mean, someone has to bite that bullet. But
Yeah, I'm very glad you did that last.
Yeah, I appreciate it, man. But let's talk about you. Let's not talk about me. Let's talk about you. Bobmon, how long have you been playing Eve? Let's give us a little bit of history of what you do in Eve, etc.
Cool. Well, I think I've been playing Eve since like 5-6 years now, maybe a bit longer. I started out as a high-sec mission scrub, believe it or not, in a Dutch corporation, and since then I basically got involved with some wormhole stuff, and then got into 0.0 with by then a CFC alliance, Convicted.
Okay.
And from that point on, I kind of got into Eve.
Yeah, so the Australian Alliance at Convicted.
Yeah, at the time I was like off school pretty early, or I had to go to school pretty late, so it was kind of good fit for the time zone that I was playing in.
Mm-hmm.
It's a lot of fun. It was at the times that we held Delve.
Yeah,
Those
that
days.
was a while back.
Yeah, when
in the
that was
day.
actually the days that Morse's Me was still a thing.
Mm-hmm. That was 5 years now. 4 years?
2010 something.
Yeah, that's kind of scary playing that game that long.
Yeah, it is. Especially if you see how much has changed from that as well, and how much has happened like in between the day that I think the first thing I did was fly my Karis. Yeah, the Karis, like the E-War frigate. You know those?
Yep.
Absolutely.
I think that was like the first ship I flew into combat, got blown up after 2 minutes. I think that's my first ever like fight experience, and since then it's...
That sounds like my solo
Yeah,
PvP streams. just saying.
Everyday
So-
occurrence.
Yeah.
Yeah, exactly. So you're with Pandemic Legion now, right?
Yeah, for like 2 months or 10 months already now.
Okay.
I
And I
joined
know.
from Ensenada.
Well, and what corp are you on?
Habit number
Oh,
one.
yeah, Habit.
Habit is number one. I mean, my bro Seth, Elise Randolph, or leader
Exactly.
of Habit. And also, from what I understand, to get into Habit, there is a special thing you have to do to get into it. Can you elaborate on that?
Yeah, you need to make a arts and craft. Actually, I have my arts and craft like.
Oh
up
my
on the
God.
thing.
Let's see it. Come on.
See
Wait,
it,
wait.
please? Yes. I forgot about the arts and craft
Yes.
requirement.
Yeah, to get into Habit.
Oh my God, what the
Eunastasia, you have to do
That's-
an EVE Online arts and crafts project to make it in. So this is EVE
That's
Online's
cool.
his entry.
What
Like,
did
you
you
actually see it?
Yeah,
what
yeah,
did
yeah.
you out of?
It's a Nix. It's made out of wine corks.
That looks really good.
Did you drink all the wine for that, or did you just get the cork?
Maybe. Maybe. No, it was that was actually a lot of fun to build. Like, you would actually be surprised how much fun that was. Like, I just got started, and then obviously I didn't have enough corks, so I went to this wine shop and was like, "So, do you have some corks for me, please?" And they did. So yeah, I just finished it up, and I had to make a video with it as well. I will try and find that real quick because like 2 months prior, before I applied, I lost my Nix fishing in catch to a very awesome alliance called AAA. In maybe their
but A is
it may be-
shit.
it may be their home system. So that happened
Yeah.
with a very known player called the Scanner. So
Scanner.
so that was that's what I had to do to get in. It was a lot of fun. Like a lot of people make actually really cool apps. Like I've seen some awesome things, like some trading card games from the cards.
Oh, that's pretty cool.
And like I will try to poke Dazzle to see if we can get a link of
Trading card games with like important PL members on them or something.
Yeah,
Important
let me actually,
people.
yeah,
on
we'll
them.
try to find them like while we're doing this. I think Centra had one, and it was pretty funny.
Citro's has FanFest this year. It was really nice to
CSM
meet him.
FanFest? Oh, I've always wanted to meet Centra.
He wasn't really at FanFest. He was this little Asian guy, and Centra is Asian as well. So everyone's calling this guy Centra, and then everyone's saying hey to Centra on the forums and Skype and everything, and Centra got super mad about it.
Oh,
So it was completely worth it.
oh
Number
god.
one
Yeah,
thing
it
you
was.
don't do is you don't let everyone know what pisses you off, because then they just harp on you completely.
Pretty standard.
And it was actually funny because on IRC we kept poking him with pictures of Chinese people who we would see on the streets. And we just say, "Hey, Centra, you're here."
That's so horrible. But no,
Yeah,
that Nix is actually really awesome. How long did it take you to make it?
I think it took me like 5 hours or something. Like once I got started, it just happened. So
Okay. It came out really well. I remember Elise telling me about it, so I wanted to make sure I brought it up, and you just happened to still have it. So it was
Just have it right there within grabbing reach.
well, I mean, I'm still trying to find a way so I can make it a floating Nix, but I think that will be a next project. But
I think he made you have to buy the one from CCP.
damn it,
Yeah.
Spend all that money.
yeah.
No. But let's see. So outside of game, you are a member of EN24, Eve News 24. So what do you do? What's your role with Eve News?
My current role is basically to make sure that things run, so that articles are posted on the site, that we have staff members, that they get paid, that we have advertisements up on the site, so we have an income in terms of ISK for the guys who write.
All the fun stuff.
Basically the background work. I actually prefer not to write myself because
Really?
obviously like I'm not a native in English, so if those guys like write, then the quality of their English is a lot better than when I do. So that's what Well, I mean, I love to write as well, but it's just better for the site if they are very active.
Yeah, I don't like to write either, just because I am a native English speaker and I still can't write. But
Exactly.
that's just me.
I'm bad at writing, so I just don't.
That's why you stick with the stream, right, Laz?
Yeah.
Yeah, I just show up and get on camera and that's it.
And look pretty, and everyone is excited about it. It's fine. With the beard.
Yeah.
It works.
It's
No,
all about the beard.
It's really-
Exactly.
Which I'm actually planning on growing it out, like getting like a
Really?
full like beard.
Really?
Yeah.
Wow,
Are you
that's
gonna
right.
get some Santa?
Yeah.
Or is that a secret?
That's a secret. I mean, yeah. I don't know if people want me coming down their chimneys in the middle of the night. Honestly.
I mean,
Those are
Urandus
fun.
might.
No. Okay, all right. Touche. that is true. So let's see. Where's my little thing that keeps us on track? So what your actual title at Eve News 24? It's what, chief editor or
Chief editor / CEO. Like it's very difficult because we have a group of editors basically that are really in charge of the editorial stuff. I let them basically decide if an article gets posted, yes or not. So it's not really me being involved. So I personally just feel that title is maybe a bit misleading from what I actually do.
right?
And seeing that we have a Eve News Corp for where the IS goes to, it's kind of CEO. I thought it was a bit more suiting. It's also
So- So you're the new Riverini.
no, I'm the better. I'm Bobmon. And then like yes, I mean like Riff is Riff
Yes,
started,
but no.
No, Riff is still there. Like he does the IT stuff mainly.
Oh,
Like
okay.
he makes sure that the site is getting developed and like we're working on some stuff. He's good at that stuff, but he kind of had to take a step back from the site, and I took over like maybe 1.5 year right now,
Okay.
something like
Oh,
that.
okay.
And I think we have grown a lot from that point. I mean, if I look at the events we have supported as well, we have given out a lot of stuff. And like, I think we're up to 300 bill right now or something stupid.
Oh,
So,
nice.
so yeah, I mean, we have, we have some great support right now for events, and we've just grown a lot.
That's really awesome. It's.
Yeah.
I know you mentioned earlier that you wanted to actually talk about one of the news pieces that came out this week. You want to go ahead and tell us a little bit about that?
We had one of our staff guys. He's actually an editor as well. Metro is his name. He basically sat down with everybody involved around the Brave coup, as some may call it, the Brave story. Let's just call it like that. And he made a very big article about basically what happened with everybody's side in it. I can link it in the.
I actually just dropped it in chat.
Awesome.
Yep.
So people should probably check it out. It's very detailed.
It's a
like
really
we
good
have some-
article. It's really well written.
What did you say earlier before we went on stream? I liked that quote.
Which one?
Which that me?
Yeah,
That this was like the third whole article I've read out of EaseNoob 24.
that's how good it is.
Yeah, it's really good. It actually made me read it. I actually sat and had to finish it. It was good.
No, it
Yeah.
even has like pictures in it. So it's if you have read it but you never really knew what really led up to things, you should probably check it out and read it because it's really awesome. And yeah, it's one of the probably the best jobs we have done in terms of articles as of lately. So
No, I
I'm
agree.
proud.
The article is really good. So if you haven't actually taken the time to go and read it, you should really take 10 minutes, 15 minutes to go and just to scroll through it and
Yeah.
kind of it covers most of the bases, if not all the bases.
Especially since the info coming out of the Brave drama was so confusing, and there was like 8 or 9 Reddit posts, and you were like, I don't know which is real or what is happening. So yeah, if you
Yeah,
still
so much
don't,
gets
if you
spinned, of
still
course.
don't know, it's a good article to read.
Yeah, exactly, and it's just a nice overview because if Reddit has a lot of trolls as well, so it's kind of filters that out, and it's just I love you trolls on Reddit, but yeah, just like check it out, guys. It's awesome.
Let's see. So staying with Eve News 24, what the article out of the articles you've written, what is your favorite?
That I wrote, or
Yeah, that you.
Yeah, that you've written.
it's probably not really like an article that I wrote. It's probably the time when B-R happened.
Yeah.
Because like I don't know.
I like that time as well.
I wonder why. No, but
Can't imagine why he would like that.
no, but it's like funny because it started off and we were pretty early on it, and we posted the live stream link, and it just exploded. And I think from that point on, I just texted all my dudes at school that I had projects with and told them that I would probably be late the next morning. And I basically spent the whole night like reading stuff that was happening. My dreads that I was in the fight with got instant DD'd, so that was like, oh
Yeah.
well. And yeah, I just like I enjoy those things where you basically you're really in the moment where stuff is actually happening and stuff like that. It's just awesome. And I think if I have to pick a second choice, it's probably the Alliance tournament articles that we did last time, where we interviewed all of the captains after the matches. We basically got a real like sense of what they were thinking and like what they thought when they saw things popping up on the field, and that's probably the two situations that I've been like
Those were-
most.
Those were
Most
some of the
happy.
other articles that I wound up reading, and I really liked, like you're saying, I really liked the kind of real thoughts of like, okay, so this is what's happening on the field right now, like how do I react? And I really like getting into understanding how pilots think about, because like I used to try to FC, and like I always tried to understand how FCs and pilots decide, okay, this needs to get taken out, this needs to happen, this ship has just shown up on grid, what do we do about that? I've always liked stuff like that, so reading about it was interesting.
Yeah, and it's funny as well. I think I can't remember which alliance it was, but there was one alliance that we spoke with and turned around and said, "Well, we had to replace one of our members because he got so nervous that he couldn't play, like he couldn't touch his keyboard no more because his hands were so shaking." And it's so interesting to hear that and sort of, you know, understand what goes on in people's heads when they literally have stuff on the line that, you know, can make or break them.
Oh, they would be really interesting if kind of like in League of Legends or the other tournaments where they'll like during like play-by-plays and stuff, they'll loop in the audio of that team.
Yeah, I love those.
If like after the match, if each team recorded the audio and then was able to post that somewhere.
Yeah, that would be awesome. But well, I mean, like comparing esports with EVE is always a bit hard, like LoL and stuff. But that would be really awesome if that would be doable in some way. Like that would be insanely fun to just like listen to what they like, how they talk with each other as well. Like how strict are they? Like, do they know what they need to do, or is there one guy really telling them what to go for? Like how does a team work? If you know,
right?
Would be really cool.
Hopefully, we'll be able to see something like that in this coming Alliance tournament, which was only a few months away, theoretically. Have they even started announcing the Alliance tournament stuff yet?
Not yet, but
traditionally it's the end of the summer, right?
No, typically it's like June, like the end of June-ish.
Okay.
Usually they announce it though, like April or something, I think.
Yeah.
Right.
Usually teams are practicing from January.
Yeah, and I know that like a couple of my friends, like Blue Melon and such, he's part of the Warlords of the Deep team this year.
Mm-hmm.
Like I know that he's anxiously waiting to hear like what's happening with the AT, and it's like I think Forlorn, he was pretty active at FanFest as well, asking them like, so is this happening? And I haven't heard that it's not happening. So you know, I guess we just have to sit and wait and.
Yeah, well, I mean, there's a lot of people. There's a lot of people who just play this game for the Alliance tournament, and so that I'm sure they're chomping at the bit, and you can't really start practicing until you know the point values and everything.
Yeah, for sure.
Yeah, I mean, like with the points thing, what's always interesting is that like you can basically forget all about what happened last year and just focus on this year. Like you can just start over again, basically, and that's why I think the AT is very, very interesting, always to watch from a perspective where you know what kind of work people put into it.
Mm-hmm.
All right, so let's see, where are we at in our list, Nystrik?
Well, I actually wanted to, like, I mean, you were talking about the Brave article. Is that your favorite kind of article to come out of Even News 24 recently, or are there others that you would put up there as top contender for your favorite?
In terms of like work that got put in, I really love it. Like that was like I personally would not have been able to put so much work into one article, but like I pretty much always tell the dudes if they ask me, so like Bob, what do you want us to write about, or like what do you like to see on the site? I always tell them like just write what you enjoy in EVE. Like just check out what you think. Okay, that's fun. I want to know more about that and go after it, because that's how I really got involved with EVE News as well. It's just writing about stuff that I enjoyed and that I was part of. And I think the quality of pieces that you're actually, that you like yourself is a lot better when you enjoy writing about it. So, I mean, personally, if I see Supers and Titans dying, I'm always happy. So, I love to I love to read those stories, and yeah.
Well, those are the big stories for EVE. Typically, is the super fights or cap fights or anything like that. Unfortunately, they don't happen as much anymore.
Nope.
Yeah, I mean, you have the singular Titan ganks that are moving through low-sec because it's damn near impossible to move through low-sec now.
It's not if you're smart.
Well, yeah, if you want to take 7 weeks to do it.
Yeah.
Exactly.
I'm going to move every single morning at downtime. That way, if I do get called, my Titan logs off with the server.
Oh my god.
Well, you still have 3 days last to use a mechanic that you are safe. 3 days.
3 days.
So what about your like the worst, like the article that you sat down and had to edit and you were just like, this is a fucking nightmare. What was your biggest editorial nightmare? Can you think of one?
I in terms of like that was so bad, was probably the time that I got trolled by my old corporation. It was something to do with Vince Draken.
Oh goodness, that's fun.
And like when it just happened, I was like, no, this is not true. But then literally all my contacts on Skype started poking me and was like, yo, this is true, because they were all in it.
Oh
so,
no!
Like, even the guys that I normally use to like check stuff that came from Nancy Dot, because I wasn't part of them anymore.
Oh,
so
no.
I was like completely like my brain was just dead. So I was like, okay, this must be true. So I just wrote about it, and then they turned around and said, well, have you checked what date it was? And it was their core birthday, which is kind of a famous troll date. And yeah, it was like good fight, guys. I think other than that, I mean, there's always a few a few guys that like, or few situations rather, that you have to tell people how to word things differently than like this dumbass lost his freighter in high sec, because like that's not something I want to read on a news site. That's just like, you can tell that it's probably not the smartest way that he did it, but telling somebody that he's a dumbass is probably not the nicest way to report about him. So that's sort of the situations that I come in and tell people, hey, you gotta fix this. But that, like, as of lately, that hasn't happened. So yeah, I'm very, very happy with that kind of stuff. That doesn't happen.
Sweet. So at FanFest this year, you gave a presentation. How was that for you?
Actually, I was surprised because I gave one at Amsterdam. And that was my first time. That was actually for like 200 people, and I was a lot more nervous then than I was at FanFest. Because of scheduling, I was scheduled in an awkward time where there were 2 big presentations happening as well. But there were some dudes that were really interested, and I think we had a very good chat about the EVE media and how it works, and how I play my part in it, really.
Yeah, actually, I watched through it. It was actually a really well put together presentation.
For sure.
Oh, thanks.
So also on FanFest, at the keynote, when they announced the CSM candidacy, or the CSM winners, how'd you feel?
Okay, so I don't know if you've seen us, but we were sitting at the media area where we put our flag on top of the
top floor.
EVE online banner.
Yeah.
No, they had those big EVE banners like on the side. You can actually see them in the pictures, and we put our flag on like on the EVE word or something.
I think I remember some an upside down PL flag that was.
No, we fixed that. We fixed that. And hey, that was the first time I hang a flag there. You know. And so we saw. I knew that Manny was gonna get in. So I think they gave us the names from the last CSM that got in, if I'm correct. So they showed the CSM 9. So I was like, okay, that's quite a lot. That's probably not too good. And then I saw Manny, and I was like, okay. And then Sugar, that's expected. But then when it got down to like 4 names, or I don't even know how many, but I pretty much knew that it wasn't happening. And like, if you really like, it takes a lot of time from when you start, your candidacy till that moment. So it hurt a little bit. It stung. But after some beers, it's not too bad anymore. But yeah, it was pretty sad. I mean, if you like, I really would love to do it, and like if the vote doesn't turn out that way, then it hurts a bit. But there's always a next year. It's not
For
like
sure.
It's not bad. I mean, the EVE News guys were pretty happy because then nobody had to take over my position or had to do extra work if I was busy doing CSM stuff. But yeah, I mean, good fight basically.
Yeah, from what I heard, it is a lot of work. The CSM stuff, like not only the candidacy stuff, but once you actually, if you do get elected, you're basically giving free advice and doing free stuff for CCP.
Yeah.
And
You're
Yeah,
gonna
it's
get screwed. No, I'm kidding.
well, it's right now. It's even more of a sham because you don't even get a FanFest trip anymore.
Wow.
Yeah.
Starting this year, they removed that.
Yeah, I'm pretty sad about that. Like, I think, come on, like, at least bring your guys to the big event, if you know what I mean. Like, it's not probably like it's just like how many people, like 10 or 5 that they can they normally would fly over. So it's not.
I think it was like top 10. I think.
Yeah.
So it's not even like that they have to bring in everybody. It's just fly over a couple of guys, and just to, like show them how much you appreciate them. I mean, it's not like they don't put in enough hours to sort of deserve that.
Right. I like. Are you still drinking away at the wine from the Knicks? I'm kidding.
He's getting more corks for the next project.
Yeah.
Yep. It's gonna be an Avatar, boys.
Ooh.
I would actually love to see that because getting the front plate of the Avatar.
Yeah, with corks, that would be awesome. I need to see it now. You have to do it.
You actually got me kind of excited about that.
Well, there goes the rest of his weekends.
Whoops. We ruined it.
Rip.
No.
Rip. No, but yeah, I mean, I've talked with a couple of the CSM guys who got in again, because they when they got in, they poked the people that didn't get in. We chatted, and they poked us as well. Say, if you have any good ideas, just let us know. And obviously we had some chats about like how like if they already got started and just their general feeling about how it's going. Like nothing
NDA, right?
Nothing NDA, but like what I've been hearing is like a lot of good stuff is coming, and that they are busting their balls, like giving feedback to CCP. And like if you ever want to hear Manfred Sidious about like a kid in a candy store, you should probably ask him how CSM or how this year's CSM is gonna be, because
well, you were saying before that you really enjoy things that happens with like supers and capitals, and that's kind of where you get your enjoyment out of Eve. So how do you feel about kind of the current state of supers and capitals and the direction you kind of hope that things go in?
Well, I mean, I know from like the group that I hang out with at FanFest that they had a real chat with Fozzy and a couple of the CCPers, and they asked about it as well. Like, so please make sure that these ships that we as a small group, because that was the wrecking crew that I was with, like, please make sure that you guys think about not about the big stuff where they are seen as OP, but also about the small dudes actually using them effective to the purpose that they have is killing other caps. And I believe that CCP is going to a direction with the ships that is very good for them, that will actually be very excited. Like, I'm very excited about. About the current state, I think it's sad, really, because you have these ships that they are not really used at the moment for their purpose, like other than maybe like inner region stuff. But like, I think Laz will agree that it's kind of sad when you see a ton of supers somewhere in ETH and you can't really do anything about it, even though they are kind of designed to fight other caps, but there are no caps to fight. So
it's a very stagnant environment in EVE in general, which kind of leads into how do you feel about the current state of EVE news, like the quality EVE news, how EVE news right now?
Well, I think we improve every week, every day. I mean, we actually today we got one of our very good writers back. But I'm always trying to sort of go forward in terms of quality, and we are very strict on things that lack a certain amount of quality. Like we really try to improve on that, and we still keep in mind that everybody is just an EVE player writing about things that they love. But like we have some people who've been staff members now for like 2 years, including myself, and we just know what we can and what people want to read and what they don't want to read. So we want to help or give that experience and help new people as well to improve their articles. So I think we're going forward, and we improve daily. We don't really have a in terms of background, we don't really have a very like stable way of income. I mean, we have in-game advertisements for the ISK that we give to the writers. So that's always a bit like, at least that's my main job for Even, is make sure that we have them. But that's one of the things that I personally want to improve. so that we also can do more stuff for the community. But yeah, I think we improve daily, and I think people can actually read that on our side as well. I know that we are as well working on a new layout, and
that's
the
exciting.
feedback on that has
Hopefully it
been
gets better
really
than
great.
ours.
Well,
Hopefully you don't tell everyone that it's happening the day before it happens.
Yes.
no, because we asked people what they thought about it.
Oh, okay. Pot shots, pot shots.
Shots
Here we go.
fired. Shots fired.
Now, but like I said, you should always be striving to improve. But how do you feel about the quality of the news coming out of EVE?
Well, it's been really down to a couple of subjects. Like that's kind of sad. Like I tell my dudes to find other stuff than Brave or PL killing supers to write about, because
That's most of what there is right now.
exactly. But I also feel that there's a lot of places, such for instance like Wormhole Space,
Yep.
that there's maybe like some good dunks happening that don't really get attention, and like I think there's a lot happening that we don't really see, like more of the smaller stuff at the moment. So I would be very happy to see more of that popping out of EVE, but I really hope that with like upcoming patches that we kind of shake things up till such a degree that we have a lot to write about again, like maybe 3 years ago or something.
Yeah,
'Cause
that's
it's-
what I'm looking forward to too. Is more shake up for more news and more exciting things.
Well, it came to a point where sometimes when I like find details about a story, I can sort of already guess what happened, and I think that's very bad, because you know after so many years of writing, you kind of know how things evolve from one sentence, and that's a real shame. I really hope that gets that gets fixed in some way. Like, it's just
Yeah. No, I mean it's been a really big, I guess, dry spell when it comes to EVE media lately, and there's just one or two things that you can kind of write about on a typical basis, and it sucks because
Yeah.
it went from the period of like war is happening every few months and there's always content to be written about there, to right now where it's just a stagnant nothing.
Everyone's just
And
kind
well-
of holding their breath and waiting, so people are trying not
Yeah.
to, like, there's been conflicts, but they've been more or less rather boring as far as I could, like, aside from the PL Brave stuff, like, which you said already, like, everything else, all the other conflicts have been either really fast or rather boring, where people aren't
Yeah.
really going out for fights, people are pulling back, people are holding their cards, kind of holding their breath and waiting.
Yeah, or they realize that like their game might be like totally different in a few months. That you know it's hard to really put things on the line and you know invest into a war when you don't know if it's going to be worth it.
Right, what you can sacrifice in the long run, or what
Yeah,
what
exactly.
space you're gonna want, or things like that. Yeah.
Yeah, exactly. So you know, I think in a few months, it's when all this is over. I think EVE's going to be in a much healthier state in terms of news coming out. It's also going to be interesting to sort of see how alliances respond to the changes. I mean, I'm really excited to watch that happen, and it's going to be a lot of good stuff. But I also think there's going to be a lot of drama. So
I like drama.
I'm really worried about the whole Fozzie stuff coming in, because it either will help the game and work, or it's going to kill the game. I don't think there's going to be any in between.
yeah, I agree with you there. I can't wait to get my hands on it and really test it out, because there are some points that I just fundamentally don't agree with. So
Yeah, I think everyone kind of has aspects of those within the new mechanics that they're like, okay, this is cool, but this one thing has to go, or this other thing, just no. Yeah, I think everyone feels that way about it. And also, ow. I just hit
Nice.
my elbow, in case you're wondering what that was. Ow.
Oh,
don't
so
hurt yourself.
I don't know if you've been watching TMC at all, Bobmon. This
do
week
sometimes.
we released a video. Have you seen it?
I have. Was it the watch for May one? Like May.
Yes.
Yeah.
That one. What'd you think?
Yeah, I'm pretty hyped, man. Like I'm pretty hyped.
I've seen the second video, because it's a series. Like there's multiple videos in this series, and
You
the
guys
second
are killing
video is
me.
there's a second video.
Coming up really soon.
Yeah, I watched the second video right before the show started, and it's super good as well. So
So just poke it to me on Skype. I promise to keep it a secret.
It'll be on Eve News 24 in 30 seconds.
You promise? It's a promise that you're gonna keep it a secret?
Yes. But if it comes in the submission box on Eve News, I have no control of it.
Yeah.
Hands are clean. Oh. No, but yeah, man, like you guys are big, so if you announce such way, it can either be a troll or it's gonna be something epic. And well, you know, I can't wait to see what you guys do. I love, like I've always said, I love everybody in the game. Mm-hmm. And if some player or alliance is announcing something big like that video, or you know, making hype about such video, mm-hmm. then it's gonna be something. So you know, we shall wait and see, I guess.
Yeah, when you're kind of involved with Eve News, like even if there's an entity that you're like, I don't really like them, when they bring content to the game, you're like, yes, content.
Well, that too.
Yeah, so let's see. One of the other questions we have on here on our little list is, how would you compare Eve News to, let's say, real life news?
It's completely different. I had somebody coming into my room and turning off my light.
Yeah,
but, that's okay. You look fine if that helps.
No, but sorry, what was the question there? I was completely distracted.
How do you, like, if you were to compare the two news, like real life news compared to video game news, how would you kind of just how do you see it?
I think we have similarities. I think that was actually something I talked about on the side as well. Like we have the same wish to sort of, you know, show news. Mm-hmm. But in terms of like how we do things is totally different. Like we don't really have, like, if I write under Bobmon, that's just the character's name. That's not my real life name. It's not my real life job, if you know what I mean.
Right.
So there's no man overboard if something goes wrong or turns out a detail is wrong in the article or whatever. But in real life, that can cost you your job. So I think that's you know, a difference. Other than that, you know, there's, I mean, like from you guys' perspective as well, I think you can just see that if you treat it more like a hobby, then you know, it doesn't become such a chore. I think that's also a very big difference. I think we are pretty relaxed on how we, you know, in terms of content. Like if we have 3 articles a day, that's awesome. If we have 5 or more, then that's cool too. We don't really have this quote that we put people on. I think it's just a more relaxed version of real life, if I'm honest. Like,
so basically, have fun with it.
Yeah, really. Like, if you're not enjoying it, well, I mean, that goes for Eve as well, I guess. But if you're not enjoying it, why do it? I mean, it's not like I must admit that you know, writing or playing Eve sometimes is not the most fun thing you can do, but the reward that you will get out of it is probably a lot bigger at the end. So yeah, I mean,
yeah. I always like the discussions that come out of like bigger articles. Like even when you're writing big articles, sometimes for me it's not so much the article, it's the discussion that comes out of them. I don't know how you feel about that, Laz.
I agree. Sorry, I'm fixing your camera because your green is starting to seep through.
My green is starting to seep through?
It's fixed now. That's good. Don't touch anything.
I didn't touch anything.
But yeah, so guys, anyone who, I saw people asking in chat about the video, I've linked it in chat, and what I'll do is I'll also play it towards the end of the stream and let you guys, whoever wants to see it, can see it.
That's good.
This is the first video, not the second one. The second one has not been released yet.
Yeah. But it's still secret. Shh.
Yes. So we should probably go ahead and start getting into questions, guys. If you have any questions for Bobmon, myself, or Nystrik, go ahead and start asking them. And we'll also should we start getting prepped for giveaways as well?
Yeah, so just so you guys know, this week, chosen by Laz, we have our non-subscriber giveaways, are an Ashamu, a Phantasm, a Confessor, and he's making me say it, a Swipple. Ugh.
Yeah.
And then chosen by Bobmon for our subscribers, we have a Barghest and a Daredevil. So get ready for those. We'll start, if you guys, are we going to do just a standard kind of anyone who speaks has a chance at winning something like we've been doing? Okay. So there's no keywords or anything, so you guys don't have to worry about spamming, but if you want to be entered to win a ship, just make sure that you're active in chat and typing in chat, and we'll roll those after some questions.
Ooh.
The poll predicted a 13% chance of me being noticed.
Do you
What's up, Uranus?
understand what poll? Or here,
Yeah, you
I
not
haven't
spell
actually
it.
checked.
Yeah.
vote checkbox, because never not vote checkbox.
Hey, SkyMe, what's up?
I know, right?
All right,
Never
so
not go for a check.
actually, what I'll go and do is while we're waiting for people to type in chat, typing in chat, so they can get to the giveaway. I'm going to quickly and play this video. It's 1 minute and 44 seconds, guys.
Oh, you guys are lucky.
And you guys get to see it. Like I said, this is the first video. It's not the second video, which will hopefully, I think, be released after the weekend sometime.
Yeah, sometimes.
Can we not
after
just
the
do it
weekend.
today, please, Laz?
Just right now.
Yeah, let me just ping our video editor and tell him it has to be done now.
I would get in a little bit of trouble if I were to just play it.
How many parts are there? Can you say that?
How many parts? I think there's 4 parts. Yeah, 4 parts.
So I have to wait for 2 more.
So you get this one, the two that the one that's coming sometime this week. I think the 2 of them are coming together, and then the 3rd one will happen in the 4th one.
So Laz, what if I convince Maddie to do another supercap fight? Will you show me the 4th?
I don't even think 3 and 4 have been conceived of yet.
They've been started on. They just have nothing's like actual.
Can we be heard on the stream while the video's going? So distracted underscore, thank you for the subscription, thank you for the support, we appreciate it. Some hype, spam lick in chat,
It's gonna be
guys.
like bloody as shit.
Hype is real, boys. Hype is real.
2, 1. Everybody jump. Everybody jump.
We're not ready to brawl at all, but we're going to brawl anyways.
I still love the voiceover in the background. My favorite is BBRB Panic. Oh god, stuff's happening.
You guys are gonna give me a heart attack though when I see the 4th.
I'm going towards
That's the hope, is that everyone's so excited for the 4th one that when it actually comes out, they just all like fall over and
Deploy drones
die.
to system to Lazarus. Deploy drones to system to Lazarus.
Yeah, they're all
This is like the true problem with the CFC is that in every other coalition I have people that like will at least leak me something, and then in the CFC there's none. So Laz, there's work for you here to do.
Sorry.
But yeah, guys, that is the video. So look forward to the 2nd one, and then the 3rd and the 4th. So hope you guys are waiting in anticipation. Like I said, I have seen most of the 2nd one. It's getting some little bit of stuff left on it to be done, and then we'll be releasing it. So you guys should. It's gonna be really good.
The 2nd one is like really heavily under, like we have no idea what's really happening with it. Aside from a storyboard. I want to know.
But so guys, like I said, if you have any questions, make sure you tag Nystrik or myself in chat. That way we can ask them for you, and we will get to those. And make sure you're talking in chat and you're following the chat. If you're not following the chat, you cannot win anything in the giveaways. So those are going to be starting soon. If you don't say anything in the chat and you're not following, you cannot win, guys. Can you give Alex your beard? Actually, speaking of Alex, there's going to be a new Matani emote coming soon.
Oh, I'm so excited for that emote.
Yes. New Matani emotes, then a Bobmon emote after that.
Can we do that? Can we make that a thing?
We totally could. We could totally make a Bobmon emote.
Yes.
No, so do we want to go ahead and have enough people entered into the giveaway?
We've
I'm
got
gonna buy
about
something as well to give away.
we've got about 81 people entered so far.
Oh well, might as well go ahead and do the first roll.
Okay, I'll do the first roll. So this one's going to be for the Ashimu.
Ooh.
XDios, congratulations. One of our followers, you've won an Ashimu. So for you guys who don't remember or don't know, if you've won something, if you hear your name called, go ahead and message the TMC channel, not Nystrik and not Laz, the TMC channel. That's a great graphic that just came up. This is my first time seeing that.
It is new. It is brand
That's
new.
fantastic. I love it.
I was just
Wait,
given
where?
this graphic last night. I'll play it again. I'll play it again.
But yeah, so if you guys have won something, make sure you message the channel with your name and what you've won. Generally, I try to write it down, but it's always good if you remind us and type it when you hear it. So XDS, you won an Ashimu. There's actually a question here before I roll the next one, which I'm curious about because I don't actually know the answer to this. But Bobmon, you probably will know. What sort of articles get read the least about, like in terms of Eve News?
Let me think about it. I think I do know what people read the most. Like in terms of the least, it's probably like very detailed articles about like market stuff, or like very like stuff that has a very small actual players involved. If you know what I mean. That's probably get read the least. But in terms of what gets read the most is like leaks and let me see, the supercaps that are dying. People love to read that, and it's actually funny because a lot of if we look at the times that people are reading stuff in terms of where they live, it's always roughly about lunchtime. So people are at work, like on the lunches, reading stuff. It's pretty funny to watch that sort of stuff. So it's probably the small articles that have a lot of content in it that get read the most. So.
Where does the kind of brave drama article fall in the scope of most read to least read?
Well, the Brave article that from Editorial got a lot of attention, so he was probably one of the better read articles in the last few months. We had like I can't say an exact number, but we had some articles that are really great. I think 2 or 3 of which were actually match, and I think he was he really how do you call that in English? He made a good one. Let's just call it like that. He made a very good article. He did a good job. A very good job.
Who is Repercussus? Thank you for the subscription. Thank you so much for the support. We really appreciate it. Sub hype. Everyone spam the lick.
So can I add a prize to this thing of myself, like of Eve News?
Okay.
I will add a Black Ops because I love Black Ops.
Okay.
Okay.
We'll do that. We'll do that after the first set of our giveaways, and then we'll do yours, and then we'll go into the sub only giveaways.
Okay.
Cool.
And, one second. Helicon1 just asked a question. I'm confused. Is this an Imperial Coalition announcement or a TMC announcement? The answer is both.
Yes.
Ooh.
The answer is yes.
You see, it's not 1. It's 2.
Yes, it's 2.
Maybe 3. Oh, yeah, 2.
7, actually.
7?
Alright, so all you...
Do you want me to roll?
Sure.
Am I rolling? Okay, I'm gonna roll. This is gonna be for the Phantasm. Oh, we have someone who's not a follower. I gotta re-roll it.
Rip.
Westeros Ormond, if you want to win something, you gotta be following the channel. Rolling again. Korak 1 2 3 4 5. Congratulations, you've won a Phantasm.
Congrats, Brewski.
Yes.
You're now fantastic.
Wow.
I like it. I'm a fan of puns.
I love them.
You're the best.
I think that's like the #1 reason I get kicked from certain TeamSpeak, because every time that we are very serious about something, it's like trying to put a pun in somewhere. Makes me so happy when it's successful.
You're so happy when you're kicked because you're like, it was such a good pun that they kicked me from chat. Yes.
Yes. Because I'm probably laughing the hardest about it though. So I mean...
It's always great when you make a pun and you start laughing. Everyone's just kind of looking at you like, God, Jesus Christ. Okay.
Yeah, it's probably one of my sins.
It's amazing. Oh God. Okay. Here we go. It's happening now. Puns are real.
No, sorry.
It's okay. I'm fine with it. Should I roll the next 2, Laz?
Yeah.
Okay, I'm just gonna roll them really quick then. So this one's for the Confessor. Oh God, I hate when people use names that I don't know how to pronounce. Tismasha, congratulations! You've won a Confessor.
I'm pretty sure that one is that. I'm pretty sure that's TSM Asha.
Oh, maybe.
For a Team Solo Mid Asha.
Oh, maybe. I'm surprised TSM isn't capitalized.
I believe that is TSM Asha.
Okay.
Or I could be completely wrong.
TSM.
Fuck you for making a complicated name.
Yeah. Fuck. Goddamn.
Let's see.
All right.
Okay, I'm gonna do the last one here. Dunk Dinkle. What a terrible name. Congratulations.
Wow. Why are you coming at him about his name?
I don't like
That
it.
took
just
all of his.
dunked
That
it.
took all of his creativity right there. Pull it into that name.
I know. Now I feel like a jerk. I'm sorry.
Say sorry.
I just said. I said I'm sorry. I feel sorry. I feel bad. I'm sorry. I'm sorry.
Okay.
Okay. Laz, you want to go ahead and put the? Are we
Nope.
gonna put the room in
We still have to
no.
give away Bobmon's Black Ops.
Bobmon's Black Ops.
Can
Which,
they just can they
which
message you like which one they want? Or is
Yeah.
that the problem?
We
Yeah.
can message you.
Yeah.
Okay.
Let's just
so
do that.
that's how we'll do it. So we'll roll for this Black Ops, and then when you win it, just message the TMC channel, specify that it's the Bobmon specific giveaway.
Evening one. Evening one.
The Eve News. Okay, we'll say it's the Eve News thing, and then you'll talk to Laz about how that's gonna work later.
You're right. It's T Smasher. He just clarified in chat. T Smasher.
Oh, okay, perfect. Okay, so this is for Black Ops. Mirdud. I think that's how you pronounce that. Congratulations, you've won a Black Ops of your choice. Like I just said, message TMC channel. Let us know that you've won the Eve News specific Black Ops, and let us know which Black Ops you want. And then someone will figure out how that's going to work, and you'll get it.
Congrats, broski.
Yes, congratulations, buddy. Also, guys, what do you guys think of the new background? New background on the on the stream.
Good question.
The,
Wait, actually,
instead
then
of
check it out.
the stationary TMC webcam format, we went with this little animated station atmosphere. So before I put it in sub mode, just have you guys give us a little idea what you think, and then we'll go sub mode, do our sub giveaways.
Let me check this out. I didn't actually open up the Twitch stream.
Oh wow.
Or the
Usually-
Twitch.
Usually we have our little standard triangle like webcam loadout.
Yeah.
Too much
Ooh,
gray,
Background
that
is
looks
rigged.
nice.
bland. I want 2,000 pictures of
nice.
Alex in a red shirt for a background.
Why
I'll
aren't
see
you
what I can-
spinning?
I'll see what I can do, Jim.
That's a really good question. Why aren't we spinning?
Spinning, what do you mean?
We're in
Oh.
a station. Why aren't we
I-
spinning?
I don't have that functionality.
Oh, well.
it's literally a GIF.
Should get some functionality. We need to figure out how to spin in the station.
If we could get something that would allow us to spin through
Wait.
OBS, I think I don't think that technology has been invented yet. Yeah, there we go.
Oh, there we go.
Bobmon's
There we
spinning
go.
for you.
We can spin. We can
Spinning
spin.
in station.
Making it happening, boys. We're making it happening.
These scams running. We just need
We're-
Gina chat to put up on the screen in the middle of it.
That'd be
Done.
amazing.
We probably could do something like that. That's actually a really good idea.
It'd be pretty easy actually. I could actually just log in and do it.
Yeah.
All right, so subscriber mode.
Oh, I have to reopen the chat.
Subscriber mode. So guys, subscribers.
Engaged. Done.
Let me know when you're ready. Are you ready?
It's
Ready?
yeah, you're in
All
subscriber.
right, subscribers. Make sure you type and chat so that you can do sub only giveaways.
The sub only giveaways are Bargus and the Daredevil. I know I said it before. I just wanted to reiterate. Oh, hold on. I gotta spam. Chat.
Nice.
Bam.
You gotta win, right?
Gotta win. Even though
Win those prizes.
I just re-roll it when my name comes up because I can't fly. I can fly Daredevil.
Always rigged, guys. Never not rigged.
Never not.
I can guarantee you 100% that a subscriber is going to win this giveaway.
Yep, with 100% certainty because it's rigged. Ooh, Zorchain. Done.
All right, so we're
I
gonna give
missed
this
a good
about,
fleet.
30 seconds. Good fleet.
Yeah.
It was a headliner fleet.
I don't know if it was a headliner fleet, but no, it was a Rick Hoover fleet, and they killed like an entire Nightmare Provi fleet. Damn.
Zorchain is the best thing. It's my favorite form of spam.
How does it actually count? If you have just said something once, or the amount of times, or
What?
All right, so let's go ahead and roll that first sub only giveaway.
Okay, the Bargist. Mythic Myth, you've won! It's
Again.
rigged! You won again!
We told you this was going to be completely rigged. Mythic Mick. I think he's won more things on this show than literally anyone ever.
I don't know, there's been, like, last week and the week before, two people, like, someone subbed after winning the regular giveaways and then won something.
Nice.
2 weeks in a row.
is this the reason why Matani is not here? Just in secret. He's just under a different name.
Yeah, he's actually Mythic Myth.
Yeah.
See? See?
It's all planned.
Yeah. Absolutely. Okay, I'm gonna roll the second one. Good to roll the second one, Laz? CD?
Yeah, go for it.
Okay, cool. So this one's for the Daredevil. Lightword. I haven't seen that name before, so you've won a Daredevil. Congratulations.
Congratulations, buddy. So, guys, with that, that is basically it for today. Thanks everyone for tuning in. Tomorrow, are you streaming tomorrow, Nystrik?
I am streaming tomorrow. I'm going to be streaming World of Warships with some keys to give away. Yay. And then we've got Tuesdays, Newbie Tuesday. Do you want to plug that real quick, Laz?
Yeah, Tuesday we'll be doing Newbie Tuesday. We'll have Fintaro, which if you watch Eve streams, you will know Fintaro from Low Sec Roaming, and he does a lot of Eve theory crafting and fitting. And that's actually what we're covering in Newbie Tuesday. He's going to tell us what he does when he goes into theory crafting a fit for what he does in Low Sec. So basically, if you're a new player or even an old player who wants to know some of the ideas in these people's heads, who some of the best fitters in the game when it comes to PvP is Fintaro. Make sure you tune in that for Tuesday, and then other streams throughout. Every day we typically have some warship streaming. We still have a lot of keys to give away, so make sure you tune in for that.
Can I get a key?
You want a key? I can hook you up.
Yes!
I got you.
Oh no, everyone on stream's gonna be like, what about me? What the fuck, Rick? Oh god.
Okay, I quit Eve. Bye, I'm playing this game.
Yeah.
It's actually really addicting, I have to say. I'm like, no, it's only 5 minutes. I'll just play one more game. Oh, that one was really short. I'll just play another game. And then it's like 4 in the morning, and I'm like, shit!
But guys, like I said, thanks, Bobmon, for coming on.
Can I do some quick shoutouts though?
Yeah, go for it.
Yeah.
Can I thank the Eve Poker guys, Eve Bet guys, Northern Associates, those two. I Want Isk, Legion of XS6 Death, and I think that's all of our advertisements who kind of make sure that our sites keep up and is alive.
Sweet.
So thanks guys, and check them out.
All right, so with that done, we will see you guys all tomorrow, or Nystrik will see you tomorrow, and I might do some warships after she goes off or something. I don't know. I basically do whatever I want.
He's tough like that.
When it's not my scheduled days, that is.
Yes.
But other than that, guys, thanks for tuning in, and we'll see you later.